Awesome. Good to see people popping up, seeing everybody this morning. All right, I've never live streamed before, so, learning. This will be fun though. Okay. So we're going to give everybody probably about 5 more minutes just to find us, figure out how they want to join us, get set up. Couple things. Let's see if I can turn myself down. I don't need to hear the live stream. Okay, so a couple of things. If you're looking at the screen, I'll just say this a couple times. Make sure that you pin my video and make sure it's the biggest screen you see. And if you're not sure how to do that, it's the right hand corner of my box where I'm speaking. There's a drop down tab with 3 little blue dots on it. Just click on it. It'll drop down. It'll say pin video, and that'll make me the biggest screen you see. Oh, awesome. We've got 21 people already ready to go. Woohoo! Woohoo! So, no props today, just a mat. Maybe grab some water. If you're like me, you've got your coffee. And that's it. We're going to spend a lot of time on the mat, but we will start standing. And just want to say today's all about just being grounded and checking in and seeing what's there and allowing yourself just to feel really, really supported by your own body and your own breath. So we're going to do some things for some strengthening, but it's mostly about connecting and giving our back a lot of love. I know we probably have a different regimen these days than we normally do. So today's all about self-care, about nourishing movement, and then make sure your audio is off so that you don't get any feedback. And at the very end, when we end, I will turn your audio back on, or you can unmute yourself. And if anybody wants to stay on and chat and just connect that way, I'll be around for about 10-15 minutes. And we'll be doing this every Sunday. The goal is to meet on Zoom, or if not, I'll see you on live on our YouTube channel. So subscribe to that Balance and Grace Pilates. Okay, let's see. I think we got a couple more people rolling in. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? I hope you guys are all well. I hope you're taking care of yourself all throughout the week. And I think that's it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for showing up today to join me and to take care of yourself. I think we're going to start. Where are we at? Should we start? Yeah, let's start. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. All right, guys. So join with me by standing. Let me sit. Good. Great. Okay, guys. All right, always good just to take a moment. Those of you who come to the studio, you know we usually start with our 3 roll downs. So we're going to use that to help us get grounded this morning, okay? Start with one hand on your heart and one hand on your deep belly. We're just going to start with some deep breathing, you guys, and using this breath and the whole class really to quiet the mind and turn inward and allow ourselves to sense where we are in our body, in our breath. And I'd like you to try to reserve judgment as much as you can this whole hour. Allow yourself just to appreciate where you are and what your body can do. Yeah? Okay. So deep breath, inhale and exhale. And these first few breaths are just about releasing tension that you don't need from that chest area and drawing in energy from the deep belly. Yeah? So do it again. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Good. One more time. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, before we roll down, I want to do a quick check. Are you guys hearing me okay? Are you getting any double feedback? We're good. Okay. Again, I'm new to some of this live stream stuff. I just want to make sure we're good. Okay, back to center. So take another breath. Inhale. Let's start to roll down, yeah? As you exhale, let your arms relax down by your side. As we start to roll, allow your chin to gently tuck in and sense that you're articulating through those cervical vertebrae, bone by bone, lifting through the deep belly, lifting up and over. Feel your spine like a cascading wave, creating a space. Go as far as you feel connected to your spine and to your breath, and then pause. Take a deep breath here. Feel the floor, feel your feet, and on your exhale, start to draw the belly up like an invitation from your breath. Good. We're going to do this a couple more times. Take your hands to your heart this time and let your hands have a gentle weight to them, not pulling, but just a weight. And as you start to roll down, allow that weight to create release down through the elbows, down to the chest, off the collarbones, allowing you to feel that release through your thoracic spine as you fold up and over. I'm keeping my hands on my heart as I go down because I want to remind my neck to stay long and my elbows heavy. When I get to the bottom, I'll release the arms, take them to the back side of your shins, and on your exhale, draw them up your legs as you curl back up. One more time, you guys, just like that, hands to your heart. Draw the ribs down. Start to nod. Start to exhale. Curling down, bone by bone. This time, when you approach the bottom, I'd like you to stay there. Bring your hands to the back of your shins, and on your next breath, soften the knees, drawing the head closer to the floor. As you exhale, pull the hips up, the head goes down. We do that 2 more times. From the side, all I'm doing is melting into my thighs. And exhale, feel the ground, help push your hips up to the sky. One more time. Again, you straighten as much as feels good for you. This is about us taking care of our body. And don't worry if you don't get to the full range of motion that you're hoping to get to. Just check in and be present with where you are. As you exhale, start to slowly roll up, drag the hands up the front of your shin this time. And then we're going to make our way down to the mat. So take a seat at the front of your mat. I'm going to adjust something there for me. Good. Okay. So everybody sitting at the front edge. Let's just take 3 gentle assisted roll downs to make our way down to flat, and then we'll be staying down for a minute, okay? So hold on to the back of the thighs and take 3 deep breaths into your spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, feel your crown rising, your sit bones reaching, creating space through the whole body. Do it again, twice more. Inhale, filling up the ribs. Like a balloon filling up with helium. And as you exhale, your head lengthens, your sit bones reach down. Just one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And now start your next breath as an invitation to your pelvis to start to roll and spiral back. Being curious about your body every day is a great way to approach your mat work. Most of us have done lots of these movements before, but just be curious about where you are that day. That's really, really wonderful. It creates opportunity for your body, let's come back up, to reveal new things. I'm allowing my arms as I go up and down to assist me. So as I exhale back, I'm pulling my hands in to create support. I only curl back as far as I feel connected to spine. I inhale at the bottom and I use my breath to pull me back in, pouring over the pelvic bowl, sitting tall. Last time, let's try arms reaching because we're going to stay down. Exhale, curl down with as much articulation as is available to you this morning. Once you're at the bottom, just stay there. Lay flat, knees bent. Adjust what you need to. I'm getting used to this mic. Okay, so once we're down, stay down. Hands by your side. We're going to spend some time about this pelvic bowl, the pelvic area. So first things first, feel the floor. Feel your arms resting down. Start to sense your whole body in space. How does your neck lengthen back? How do your toes reach forward? How do even your fingertips sense the floor? On your next exhale, let your chest just melt a little bit deeper into the mat. And let's start with some pelvic tilts. So on your exhale, allow that breath to invite your hip bones to draw back to the mat. And then inhale, lengthen down. We'll do about 6 of these. And we're going to add a couple of variations each time. So on your own breath, inhale to lengthen your tail down to your heels. Exhale, allow the hip bones to melt back to your ribs. And what I'd like you to try to sense or just notice is how far up your spine you can feel this tilt. Right? Can you feel how your jaw responds to your tilt? Right? how all the vertebrae are connected, how there's more lengthening through the spine on the reach down, and how there's a sense of drawing everything in on the way up. Now finish that one and let's take it side to side. So think your hip bones are 9 and 3 on a clock. Your pubic bone is 6. Your belly button is 12. I like to think like a soup bowl because I love soup. And I'm going to tip my soup bowl over to one side. I'm going to spill all that soup on my left or right hip, then draw center and spill it directly to the other side. Now this one, the range is not going to be as large as the first tilt. Don't expect it to be. It's okay. Just allow your hips to glide side to side. At the same time, the knees are reaching up like two strong sticks, if you will, and your pelvis is just articulating around them. Notice which side feels lighter. Give yourself a couple more of those. Just notice. Notice what you notice. And then bring it back to center. So now we put those two planes together. Diagonal. What? So think a little bit more like the pelvic clock. Belly button 12, pubic bone 6, hip bones are 9 and 3. Think about bringing your pelvic tilt up to about 1 o'clock, a slight diagonal to your top left hip, and then send it down to your right hip like 7 o'clock. And do that a few times. Maybe take 4. And again, I'm not giving you a breath pattern on this because I want you to sense it for yourself. Because maybe you want to stay in one diagonal a little longer than me, and that's okay. Give yourself 1 or 2 more on that 1 to 7 feeling, and then come center and try the other side. So it's kind of like up to 11 and down to 5. Now this might feel a little odd, a little awkward even, but you guys, this is functional biomechanics when you walk. What? Pilates is super functional. So this is that spiral in the hips. Yeah? Okay, it's okay if it doesn't make a lot of sense in your body right away. That diagonal is a little different, but it's kind of yummy too. Okay, great. Now let's come center. We're going to put it all together. Your spine is going to love this. So now we're going to go back into our original pelvic tilt to 12. We're going to allow the pelvis to roll to one hip bone. As you go in towards your pubic bone, find a little extension and keep spiraling around like water circling the drain. And use your breath as you do this to facilitate that sense of ease. So just do a quick jaw, chest, head check. Everything's relaxed, everything's released, no extra tension, right? Reverse it, take it the other way. About 4 of these, yeah? So you can think of the movement happening at the top of your pelvis, or you can think of it like your sacrum is tracing a circle on the mat. They're both great images, and they both create a different sense of the movement. Good. Bring it to center. Draw your knees into your chest. Let's take one more expression of that pelvic circle with our knees. So let's stir the knees into your chest and around to one side. Inhaling and exhaling. Just gentle circles. And here again, think now of the sacrum doing the circling. And the knees are just following. Reverse the circle. Take it the other way. Just a yummy little circle for that low back. Oh, feels so good. Great. Bring it to center. Give it one good hug. And let the feet come down to the mat. Good. So from here, let's go into a few pelvic bridges now. We're just going to start to move a little more. Feel the feet, feel the arms. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, press into the feet to ignite the tilt of the hips. Spiral up over the knees, sending the ribs long and out. Inhale here. Can you feel your feet articulate a little more? And then slowly start to melt down from your chest, softening and widening the ribs. Inhale when you get to the bottom. We're going to do a couple more. Press into the feet, imprint the pelvis, spiral up. This time, bring one hand to the top of your throat, your clavicle, somewhere up here. And I'd like you to, on your next exhale, to try to soften that area first. Take a full breath if you can. Just really sense the back of those upper vertebrae melting. And then let everything follow. Yeah. One more time, maybe switch hands this time, like that. Press into the feet. Inhale, send the pelvis out and over the knees. Bring the other hand up to the heart. Deep breath in as you exhale, melt the heart first. And then let the ribs follow. Isn't that lovely? Good. One more variation. Here we go. Press into the feet, curling up, send the hips out long. This time, reach the arms over as if to open the whole chest. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly melt down, creating a little more space for the ribs. Leave the arms behind you. As soon as you come to the bottom, take a breath and go right back up on another exhale. Inhale at the top here. Send that weight out. And start to melt the spine. Good. Last time, we'll add a little chest lift, a little seesaw, if you will. Press into the feet, tilt and roll. Inhale here at the top. Hover the arms an inch, and now hover your head 1 inch too. And as you roll your hips down, start to let your head and chest come forward. Grab hold of the back of your thighs. Take a deep breath into the back ribs and curl a little higher. Take an inhale to let go. And exhale, lower down. 2 more times like that. Arms reach back, plant the feet. Inhale. Press into the feet, curl the hips up and out. At the top of your bridge, hover the arms, float the head, and start to let the head curl up as the spine rolls down. Hands reach forward. Hold on to the thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl up higher. We're about to let go. So inhale to create support. Boom. And exhale, melt down. Arms reach back. Last time, everybody. Inhale. Plant the feet. Curling out. Keep breathing into your back. Inhale. Hover the arms. Hover the head. And as you roll down, you start to roll up, up, up. Grab hold of the thighs. Curl up a little higher. Take a deep breath to let go. And roll all the way down. Leave your arms by your side. Okay, last bridge variation, I promise, but this one's so good, I can't leave it out. Typewriter. Leave your feet on the floor. Press deeply into those feet. Exhale, curl the hips up. Now, those of you who are my age or older know what a typewriter is. So think of your spine like a typewriter. We're going to start to roll down the segments of our spine, but oscillate them side to side. 3 breaths to roll down. Inhale. As you exhale, start to shift your spine side to side like sifting sand. Hands stay down on the mat. Just gently cascading. Yeah, just all the way down. Boom, 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 like a little sway. 2 more times. Inhale, press the feet down. Curl the hips up. Take a deep breath. Envision that sway or that typewriter and start to let the spine at the segment that's above the mat rock side to side as you lower it down. This is releasing tension from our back and waking up some of those little lateral back stabilizers. Last time, please. Press into your feet. Curl away. Inhale and start to shift side to side. Using your breath all the way down. Excellent. Beautiful work. Extend the legs out. Extend the arms long. Open your legs a little wider than hip distance. And like if you have a cat or a puppy, when they stretch in the morning, just reach everything. Flex. Maybe flex your fingers. Take a deep breath and just open up your body and open up that sense of space. 1 deep breath here, please. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Do that again. Inhale, fill up like helium. Reach through fingers and toes. And exhale, relax. Do that one more time. It feels so good. Reach everything long. And melt. Okay, let's continue. Reach the arms up to the sky. We're going to do a full roll-up and then some assisted roll-ups. So if you'd like to start with your knees bent, that's totally fine, or even one leg straight. I'm going to start with both legs this morning. You pick. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, start to curl up, rounding up and over for one nice stretch at the top. As those arms and head reach forward, pull the rib cage back. Breathe into your back spine, everybody. Inhale and exhale. Good. Take one more breath there and sit all the way up. Okay. We're going to bring our one leg into our chest. We're going to hold on to it. We're going to do 3 assisted roll-ups just like this. Take a deep breath in. I'm sure my hair's crazy by now. And slowly tip back. Sense that waterfall of your spine curling you into those vertebrae. Keep your shoulder blades hovering just an inch off the mat and curl right back up, creating that relationship between thigh and chest. At the top, sit tall 2 more times. Exhale. Let the breath invite the shift back. Can you feel your waistband meet the mat before your ribs? Ooh, how slow can you take that good deep breath and let the strength of the hamstring press down to help give you lift. One more just like this. Exhale, rounding the back. Breathing into those low vertebrae. Find a new place to sense your breath. Exhale, pouring up. Good. Same side, but adding a little rotation. So hold the leg with the opposite arm hooking under the thigh. Reach the other arm on that side behind you. And look back. It's our first rotation of the day. Now we're going to keep the hand on the mat that's behind you. And we're going to walk our fingers back as we roll down, still holding the leg. Go all the way. You can set your elbow down for support or keep going until you're on that armpit. Inhale. Now we need the leg a little more than before, right? Press into the thigh. Ooh, feel those obliques wake up and drag yourself up. Just 2 more times. Looking back, walking the fingers out behind you. Exhale. Sense your obliques giving you support. Inhale, and the leg sends you up. Obliques kick in to bring you back to top. Just 1 more time. Exhale, maybe you go a little further. Melting, melting. What's beyond those fingertips? Ooh, maybe I can go a little wider this time. Inhale. Exhale, leg presses, obliques kick in. You come back to center. Give that leg a hug to your chest. Sit tall. Before we do the other side, go ahead and walk your leg out to straight or as straight as you can. Hold the low part of the leg and just flex and point. Just give it a little flex and a point. Wake up those feet. Hi, feet. Good. Notice which toes don't want to flex or point as smoothly. Give it a little circle. And as we're doing this, we're sitting tall, but not forcing, just allowing breath to give a sense of lift. Reverse. Now, while you're doing this, if your other leg is feeling a little grippy, just bend it, right? Just bend it. It's all good. Anytime you're trying to sit tall in your Pilates class and you feel that tightness in your hips, just bend those legs. Totally fine. Good. Give that leg a little pull. Set it down. Thank you very much. Other side. Yeah. Sit tall. Take a moment. Again, bend that knee because if you're gripping in your pelvis, that's defeating the purpose. So find the place that allows you to sit tall. Yeah. Give it a pull in. Exhale. Tip the pelvis back. Start to curl, 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 curl. Inhale. Sense that relationship, leg pressing down, giving you that spiral, floating you up, getting long at the top. Exhale. Good. Curling back, back, back. Inhale. Trusting your leg to your arms. And up. One more time, getting a little deeper perhaps into that spiral. Melting, melting, melting. Feel that stretch and come right back up. Good. Here's the rotation. Okay. Oh, hold under. Other arm goes back. Look behind you and take it for a ride. Walk those fingers out, out, out. Down to elbow or down to armpit, and then top leg presses you away as you spiral. Good. Keep looking back 2 more times. Exhaling on the down. And up. It's It's almost like a little seesaw, right? Just one more time, everybody. Melting back. Good. Feeling that relationship between rotation and flexion. Up. Coming to center, hug the knee. How do we do? Extend. Grab at the lotion. Flex and point. Lifting tall. Yeah, sitting tall. Inhale and exhale. Good. Give yourself one more of these. See if you can articulate through that flexion, yeah? And then circle. Ooh. Crunch, 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 crunch. It's like a little bubble wrap factory in there. And reverse it. And circle. Good. Two more. Last one. Good. Give it a little hug. Place it down. Good. We're going to roll all the way down. We're going to get a little tummy work, and then we'll get into some hips. So sit again, comfortably on your mat. Lay yourself down. We're going to go into a little supine spine twist series. We're going to start by building it from the bottom. So everybody, hands are down, maybe a little wider than your mat. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat. We're going to start by keeping the feet down and just letting your knees rock to one side. Take a deep breath into that top rib. And from the top rib, exhale, pull the rib, the pelvis, and then the knees home. Other side. Just the knees gently rock. That feels fabulous. Inhale. Fill up the ribs go, the pelvis goes, the knees follow. One more time like that. Now this is our basic, so you can always come back to this, okay? Big breath into the top rib, which sends you back, spiraling all the way to center. Other side, inhale. Maybe notice if your head wants to go the opposite direction, right? And exhale, center, okay? So now if you're ready, float the knees up. Bum. So this looks like our traditional supine spine twist, right? So we'll start with our basic 2 times. Inhale, send the knees over to one side. Fill up the top rib with air and sequentially articulate back to center. Other side, up and over. And pull back the ribs, then the pelvis, then finally the knees. One more. Inhale over. And feel that articulation. Every time, digging in a little deeper with curiosity. What else is there? Can I articulate a little more clearly, right? Adding on, here we go. Take it to the side. Extend your top leg. Squeeze your inner thighs. Try to push your bottom knee down, but don't let it win. And pull everything up and bend. Other side. Take it over. Top leg reach. Squeeze those inner thighs, right? And pull to center and bend. One more. Take it over. And extend. Press, press, press. Bring it up. And center. Last one. Take it over. Top leg reach. Squeeze those inner thighs. Make that little earthquake happen in your inner thigh. Bring it up. And center. Now we're adding on full TikTok. Legs go up, but let's flex Pilates V. Take it over. Inhale. And again, exhale, lift, lift, lift. Other side, little inhale. Feel that opposite arm help pull you back to center. One more time. Take it. Inhale. And exhale. That's where you need that sequential support. One more time. How are we doing? Exhale. Good. Point the toes. Keep your Pilates V. Hands behind the head. Take a deep breath in on your exhale. Lift your chest, then slightly turn your chin forward. Baby corkscrew. Legs go to the side and draw a very small circle around the room back to center. Reverse. Inhale. Slow, small circle. Kind of like those pelvic circles we did earlier. Cross it. Take it down. Explore what's there for you today. One more time. Take it side. And a circle. Bring it all the way up. Did I say one more time? Let's do one more time. Take it right. Circle down. Maybe a little bigger this time. And center. Now last side. And circle. Bring it center. Good. Give your legs a hug. Rest your head just for a moment, but you're not done. Take a deep breath. Curl back up. Extend one leg up and one leg long. From here, guys, all you're going to do is lift that top leg up to 90. Leave your top leg in your hands for support. Lift for 6. lower down, same leg, lift 5, lower down, exhale from your deep belly, deep belly, and 4. Let your high leg give you support. Maybe you come up a little higher to meet your leg. Last time, switch which leg you're holding, other side, just 6 times. Go down 1. Belly lift. And 2. And lift. Feel that relationship, that scoop like a wave in your belly. Inhaling into your back ribs. Lower. Lift. I think we have one more. Hold both legs, give them a hug, draw down. Oh, that felt delightful. Good. Come back up, full expression of scissors. Legs up, lower 1, grab the top. Take a deep breath, curl up. We've got 10 of these. Inhale, let's switch. Little pulse in, switch in, switch in, switch in. You got it, in. Beautiful. Good. Breathing, sensing, lengthening. We might have done an extra one. That's okay. Both legs up, bend the knees, let it go. Ha. Okay. One more thing for that belly. It's always one more thing, right? Okay. But these are fun. You're going to feel your obliques. I think they're fun. Knees in tabletop, hands behind the head. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, curl up your chest. Boom. Now, take those knees over to one side like they were before, but keep them there. Chest lifts up from here, please. 8 times. Go up. And 7. As you're curling up your chest, trust your head to your hands. Don't try to lift the head. Soft ribs, soft neck. Now, here's the challenge. Stay there. Bottom knee, drop, lift. Drop, lift. Don't lose your chest lift. Drop, lift. I call these askew knees because it's all askew. You're trying to stabilize your pelvis, trying to open the knee and use your inner thighs and your belly, but don't let that pelvis tilt where it is. Good. Bring it center. No break. I'm sorry. Other side chest lift. Go 8. And a 7. Got to work a little, right? 6, 5. We can do it. 4, 3, 2. Please stay up on your 1. Bottom knee escapes. Pull it home. Lift. And 7. And 6. And 5. Keep that tilt. Stabilize. 4, 3. You're basically on 1 butt cheek. 2. That's your 1. Bring it center. Very good. And rest. Extend the arms, extend the legs, take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly melt all the way up, up, up. Okay, we're gonna take our first little sideline moment here. So come to one side, you pick. Grab some water if you want to. Fix all this situation. Okay. All right. So this first moment is a little different than our traditional side kick series. This is a little bit more about exploration and creating relationship. Not that those others aren't, but you'll see what I mean. So you start with your knee bent, your hips are mostly stacked, and you're on your bottom elbow. Your top leg is going to sweep forward towards the front of the room, and you're going to allow your body to flex in. Feeling the relationship of head to heel. And then as it sweeps back, open and unfurl your spine. Lengthen through your crown. As you point your foot behind you, take a look and see what's behind. All right? Now that hand in the front can be down for support, okay? Do it again. You flex. Think about melting in. I feel very fetal in this position. All my modern dance training's coming out. Lift up through the crown. Look up around your cervical neck. Maybe you see your toe behind you. Maybe you don't. 3 more times though. Flex. Pulling in. Feel your belly contracting. So this is less about a hip exercise and more about a full body spiral. Reach. What do you see back there? Every time getting a little deeper into that breath. And lengthen. 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 Let's go one more. Flex. Pressing through, getting longer, getting longer, getting longer. Reach that arm perhaps to get even more sense of stretch. And bring it all down. Very nice. From there, extend your bottom leg. Top leg comes up. You're going to actually go all the way down on your side. Let me get rid of my little mic guy. Technology. Okay. So you lay on your side, hold that top leg for a little thigh stretch. My palm is facing down, and this bottom leg, just find what allows you to feel supported. I try to tuck my toes in. That works for me. Now hold the back of the shin if you can't, or front of the shin, and pull the knee back as you press your pubic bone forward, right? Right away, you should feel a sense of stretch through that quad and a little bit sense of lift through the tummy. Keep holding there, flex the heel, trying to kick your own heel away from your hand. Yeah? Keep holding that stretch. Take a deep breath in. Deepen the sense of pelvic tilt forward as your knee drives back. Now, keep that sense of engagement and try to lift the knee up and down. This is a little glute work, actually. As I press, I'm squeezing my bottom and trying to wake up the relationship of the whole thigh. My quad forward, my pelvis stacked, my glute engaging. Press. I'm fighting my hand, but I'm winning just a little. Give yourself just 3 more, please. Lift. You feel nice squeezing that glute at the top. And lift. And lift. Now that that leg is nice and warm, let it go. Extend it. And good. Look, see where you are? Now you're ready for your flexed heel circled. Go 8, 7, 6. So now think about the lift of the waistband. Think of the reach of the heel. And a reach. Reverse that circle around. Yeah, anytime you're not sure if you're feeling it where you want to feel it, touch the body part you want the energy to go into. Good. Now this is a variation of double leg kick, sort of. Kick your heel to your butt 3 times. 2, 3, stretch and point. Flex it in 1, 2, 3, stretch and point. In, 2, 3. Can you feel that hip? In, 2, 3. 3 more sets. Go in. Little hamstring. And extend every time, getting a little longer. And reach 1 more time. And lift now right there. Just keep it parallel. Lift to finish here. 8. Lifts. 7. 6. Yes, beautiful legs, everybody. 4. Long neck. 3, 2, and a 1. Bend the top knee in. Oh, does not feel good. Let your arm and chest open up away from it. Take a little stretch. Let your bottom arm just come forward. Breathe into the spiral. Enjoy a moment here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more deep breath just to center and release. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to your side. Let's do one thing for those inner thighs since they're already there. Keep your top knee bent. Keep your hand down. Flex the heel, hand to inner thigh, and lift from the inner thigh. Go 8 little lifts. 7, right? 6. There's a sense of lifting or drawing inward when you do these, right? I think of pulling up to lift. Up to lift. Now keep it lifted and circle here. Little 8. 6, 4, 2, reverse. Think up and around. Focus on that up and around. Lift. Lift. Good. You got it. Now keep it there. Let's make sure we really feel them with pulses. Let's go. We go up, up, up. Like you're hitting a ceiling and rebounding. A little bit of lift. Lift. Keep going. Little lift. You want to feel that little bit of heat. Keep going up. Just 1 more sec. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And I think we're done on 1. Lower the leg. Bend the knees. Push yourself all the way up. Give yourself a little spiral. Holding the top ankle or shin. And come down to your elbow, reach the top arm over, push the top ribs away. Look at your bottom arm. Do that one more time, just a little side love, reaching up. See what's there. Check in with your neck. And spiral up, push away with those ribs. Yeah. Good. So swing those legs around or turn the other way. Let's give that hip some love, yeah? So you're laying on your side. Bottom knee. Oh, sorry, no, I'm on my elbow. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. On your elbow, top leg bent, top leg up. We start with that fetal contraction, right? So you're gonna flex that heel forward and pull the belly in. Lengthen back, see what you see. Flex. I'm pressing with my bottom elbow. I'm scooping in like somebody's hugging me. And lengthening head and heel in long relationship to each other. Good. Every time, give your gaze that full expression, like whatever is available. As you exhale, feel your crown reaching out and then give yourself a full spiral. Stay in that end moment a hair longer than maybe you normally would. I bet you'll find something there. Flex. Right? You've heard me say it a couple times today, but I'll say it again. Being curious in your body is like one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Because then you carry this playground around with you everywhere you go. It's like you're always amused. And lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. What's there? What's there? What do you see? Can your head go longer? Can you see those toes? 2 more times, flex. Pull, 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 pull. And lengthen. Lengthen, lengthen. Last one, everybody, flex. Good. And lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Good, lay all the way down. All right, look where we are. We're ready for some sideline, yeah? So start with that leg. Let's flex it. Lift the deep belly. Little circles. Here we go. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Think of that waistband lifting, lifting, reverse. Can you feel the relationship of the leg and the arm? And reach. And reach. Hold it there. Extend that bottom leg if you haven't already. Bend the heel 3 times in 1, 2, 3. Point and stretch. Kick it 1, 2, 3. Don't worry, we'll do the thigh stretch next. Good. Going a little out of order on this side. That's okay. And extend. Flex, flex, flex. And flex, flex, flex. Squeeze the glute. And a point and a squeeze. Let's go 2 more times here. In. And 1. Now parallel up and down. Turn that big toe down just a little bit more and lift 8, 7. Can you feel that reach? Imagine someone's got your heel, pulling it across the room. Head reaching long, foot reaching long. Lift and lift. Now here we go. Let's keep it up. Bend it in. Grab the back of that shin. Good. Press your pubic bone forward. Pull your hip bones under. Press into your palm with your thigh. Good. You might find the balance is different on this side. I know I do. Press, press, press. Good. How can you support that movement better, right? You need to adjust your bottom foot. Where are you going to find your moment of stillness? Yeah. From there, we lift up against the hand. We go up and a lower and up and a lower. Lift. Yeah, this side's very different, right? That's okay. Maybe this side's your easier side. Right? We all have one that's more interesting, yeah? As you're lifting your leg, you're pressing your leg into your palm as if to escape, and you're squeezing your bottom. You should feel a really nice heat in your seat right now. Give yourself just 3 more here. That's it, guys. And a 2. Don't forget that thigh stretch. and a 1. Very nice. Let the knee come forward. Ooh, he feels worked, right? Let him stay there. Bottom inner thigh. Here we go. Lift it up and up. I almost always touch my inner thigh when I do these because for me, I tend to want to just go into my heel to lift. So sometimes I'll just touch my inner thigh and go, hey, buddy, are you on? Oh, there you are. Okay, thank you. Now stay up. Time to circle. Go around and around. How are your shoulders doing? How's your neck doing? How's your breath? Reverse your circle and around and around. Good. Trying not to judge the height, but a sense of being connected. Where am I coming from? Where am I going? Yeah. Now it's time for those pulses. Let's do it. Let's go up, up, up. Little pulse and a lift. Deep breaths and a lift. And a lift. Good. Check in. Where's your arm? Sense your breath. Enjoy the heat. Give it 8, 7, come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, and that's 1. Foot comes down. Oh, stack the knees. Push yourself gently up. Let's take a little side stretch over the top. And other side. Coming down to the elbow. Looking down, pushing the ribs away to deepen the stretch. Good. Look back up, lifting up, grabbing the front shin. Looking up beyond your fingertips, opening up those ribs. Deep breath, grow through the crown of your head as you come through center. Elbow comes down. Look at the top arm. Maybe push away from the floor this time to sense more release on the top ribs. Yeah? And again, maybe you change your focus. Maybe your head wants to look the other way, right? We all have such different bodies. It's silly to think we're all going to experience movement the same way, right? So I just encourage you, whatever your movement practice, let it be your movement practice, you know? I think I'm still learning. I think we all are, but not to judge my movement by your movement or vice versa. Like what feels good today for me or you might be really different. But to allow ourselves to give our body what it needs, like that's such a gift. To trust that that's okay, you know? Good, coming up. All right. We're going to do a little serratus cat and cow now. So if you want a little sip of water, that's great. We're coming onto all fours. This is going to be a little bit of shoulder mobility, a little bit thoracic work. If anybody, it's not very wristy, but if you are extremely wrist sensitive, you could always like grab some weights or a yoga block, but I think we'll be okay today. I think we'll be fine. So we're going to start shoulders over wrists and knees under hips, everybody. And first find your beautiful neutral 4-point kneeling stance, right? We know this, shoulders over wrists, knees under hips, head long, tail long. Take a breath and sense that your ribs are speaking to your middle back. And then I want you to forget all your good Pilates principles and allow your chest to collapse-ish between your armpits. So these are serratus cat-cows. Serratus cat-cows. So from this slightly released position where I feel like my chest is hanging forward, what I want to do is sense my pinky fingers and my wide ribs pressing my chest back to neutral. That's my serratus waking up. Right? And release again. I gently release. Collapse was probably a very dramatic word I didn't need to use. And then press from the width of your rib cage back to center. Try just 2 more like that, guys. Inhale. As you lower, you may feel a beautiful release in the pecs. Feels kind of good. And then press your scapula wide to merge your back up to the sky. 1 more time, then we add on. We inhale to lower the chest through the armpits. Exhale, sense lateral ribs, lateral arm, pulling the shoulder blades back home to a wide position. From there, the head flexes forward, and I'm going to try to articulate my flexion starting at my head. I'm going to extend my tail back long. My ribs follow, my head emerges, and I release my chest back into that opening position. We'll do 4 more. We press through serratus, we nod the chin, we round the back, articulate. Take a deep breath, sense how much space there is in your lower spine, and then release the tail back, articulating, articulating like a roll up and lower down. 3 more. Press away, nod the chin, rounding, rounding, rounding up, 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 and lengthening tail first, chest, head, and lower down. 2 more. Press, lift. Nod the chin. Those serratus are so important for all of our planks, all of our front support positions. Last one, guys. We're going to add on from here. Press serratus wide. Nod that chin. Round that back. Think angry cat. Now tuck your toes under. I want you to lift so much. It's like somebody's pulling your ribs on a diagonal back towards your heels. Now you're going to get so much lift. You're going to feel your knees just naturally hover, hover, hover. From there, take a deep breath and pour yourself back over your arms. And then use the flexion of your belly to push you back. Press through your legs, come forward. Scoop the deep belly back. This is like round back knee stretches, guys. Press your legs forward and stomach back. I am oscillating between leg power forward and stomach flexing back. Just 3 more, please. Rounding the whole time. Flexing back. 2 more. Press the legs and back. Last time, guys. Flex it forward. Stay forward. Find your plank. Just hold for 8, 7, 6. Here we feel those serratus, keeping the shoulder blades wide, ribs pulling up and under the heart. And that's your 1. Lower the knees. Gentle child's pose. Delicious. Good. Take a deep breath into your ribs, into your spine. From there, let the next exhale create space in your belly. It floats you up, and you're going to lower yourself all the way down for a little spinal extension work. Okay. What else did I want to do with you guys today? Yes. Yeah. Okay, great. So here we go, guys. We're going to do some thoracic hovers. So I have my elbows stacked and my palms stacked, and my head is down. I will not have my head flat or I'd crack this mic, but you please do. From here, guys, imprint your pelvis slightly under, long legs, but they're staying down. On your next breath, press the floor away, and that causes your upper back to hover. Ribs are staying down, and lower back to the hands. Inhale. Press down. Feel the elbows giving you lift, but still look down at the mat, you guys. And lower. Please, just 1 more, then we add on. Press down with the arms, hover, and lower. Adding on. Press down with the arms, float the upper back, stay there. Now, nose is going to walk you out like an angry turtle, lifting up, up, up. My ribs are still down. I'm getting a sense of length through my neck. My elbows are on the floor. And gently, nose traces back down. And lower. 2 more like that. Press down to hover. Nose reaches long. Even here, feel like your elbows are pulling towards your chest to give you more lift. Inhale here. Take a deep breath. And slowly trace that nose circle back down to the mat. Ready to add on? Oh yes, here we go. Press down, hover the spine. Now right away, take that focus forward. Now from there, guys, reach your arms long, not underneath you, but push the floor to get a little more lift. Inhale here, lower the elbows, and as you roll down, hands come back to stack and head lowers. 1 more like that. Press to hover. Lift the head forward. Extend the lower arm out away from you. From that low place, press just to get a little more lift. Elbows come down. And the nose traces as the hands replace. Last one, we're going to add on. Last one, press down, lift the head, look forward, hands extend, lifting up, up, up. Good. Now we did this last Sunday. Remember this, guys? But your hands were closer. Arms just going to reach up, lower down. Other side, reach it out, lower down, reach it out. As you do this, try not to lean into the other arm. Yeah? Let the support of your whole body take the load. And lift. Last two sides, everybody. Reach. Lower. Last one here. So good. Lower down to elbows. Now try to take a little hover. Reach the arms. Hold it there. Just the arms swim today. For inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. X, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times only. In. And X. Last one, go in. And X. Hands come down, elbows fold, head relax. Very good, you guys. One more thing for upper back, then we stretch. Bring your elbows like a goalpost down to the mat, head as well. Forehead, please, on the mat. We're going to work some rotation in the shoulder because we need some openness in the chest, right? So keep the elbows down, please. Lift the hands from the rotation of your shoulder. Lift your elbows next. Lower the elbows. Lower the hands. Your head is down. Lift the hands. Hover the elbows. Lower the elbows. Scarecrow, guys, right? Scarecrow. It's scarecrow on the mat. Palms lift. Elbows join. Elbows lower. Now, if you'd like to add, I'm up because I have to be with the mic, but if you'd like to join with a thoracic hover, it's going to make it spicy. So if you want some spice, float your head, and let's do 4 more. Palms, elbows, elbows, palms. 3 more. Palms, keep those hands high. Elbows join that height. Elbows without the palms lowering, and the hands. 2 more. Hands, elbows, elbows down, hands down. 1 more. Hands up, elbows up, elbows down, hands down. Take 1 more for 1 variation to finish. Hands up, elbows up. Everybody try to lift if you're not already. Now breaststroke forward, reach long. Stay there, forward and long. It's like we're swimming. Forward, through the water, reach, through. Just 2 more times. Go for a swim, y'all. The water's great. It feels fabulous. Stay lifted, hold 4, 3, long arms, 2, 1, hands down, child's pose. Push all the way back. Open the spine. Yum, yum, yum. Take a deep breath here. And an exhale. Roll your spine forward. 1 more little stretchy flow to wrap up our family mat. If you guys stuck with me, awesome job. We'll be here every Sunday, 10 o'clock. So here we go. Bring your arms out to the side. Yeah, take a minute. We're in Z sit, right? So 1 leg forward. It's like your mermaid, yeah? And we're going to start the way we did before. Just take it over to the side. But this time, rotate right away. Reach it back to the side. And around. Same thing. Take it over. Rotate across. Rotate open. Got it? You got it. Take it down. Rotate to the arm. Let this happen with flow and breath now. We've done a lot of work to work our spiral, to open our back. Putting it all together. And lift. Just flowing. Breathing. Inhale. And exhale. It's your mermaid, right? Reach. And lift. And over. Coming back to that sense of where you are in space. Right? Even noticing how your skin feels when you touch it, right? Just noticing. Inhale. And up. So good, you guys. Over. And reach. And over. Now take that one hand by your front knee, press it down. Here's a little hip opener. It's a little yummy goodness here. Lift the hips. Take 1 stretch back. Take your gaze as far as you can. You're opening up that front hip. Just hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Take the legs other side. Very nice. Now, before I forget, we do have our Yummy group classes up through the week. Kelly and Evelyn are teaching next week too, so please check out the schedule. 15 times I think we have right now. Rotate. So all through the week, we're here to support you, to meet up with you on the mat, to give you all that we can to help you through this time. And if there's something you need in your classes, like a format or a specific focus, please let us know. We're here to make these exercises and classes work for you. Yeah, if you have any questions, of course, you can email us. You can text me if you have my number. Yeah, but we'll get through this time together, you guys, right? We're so much better together. We're so much stronger together. That everybody matters is not just a slogan. We really believe it here, okay? We love you guys. One more time. So good. Just do this for an hour, right? Just this. I'll be happy with it. Good. All right, let's come up. Let's take that delicious hip opener. One hand down. Press your hips forward. Sweep your arm up. Open that front pelvis. Oh, I could stay here for a long time, but I won't. Count for 4. Reaching 3. Reaching 2. That's your 1. Bring it all the way in, guys. Bring the soles of your feet together. Here's our last little breath sequence. Then we'll take a roll up to complete today. So sitting tall. Breath like a wave. Bring it to your deep belly. Exhale, draw the belly in. Round the head and chest forward. Spine lengthens out. Sit tall. Just 2 more. Yeah. Round the belly. Like a wave over your thighs. Lengthen through the crown and emerge a little taller. Beautiful. One more time. Round. Hands supporting our forward fold. Crown brushing those feet out. Sitting tall. Hold on to the arms. Give yourself a little extension. Yeah. And reverse. Take it forward. Round it over. Melt it back and lengthen up. 2 more. Forward. Round it over. Scoop it back. Last one, everybody. Forward. Round. Scoop it. Lengthen it. Good. Bring your knees to one side. Tuck under. Find your downward dog. Check back in with those feet. Let's give them a little walk. Walk the dog. Walk those feet. You can walk and articulate your feet and kind of paw them through the mat. Just kind of work through your toes. See how they're feeling. Start to walk those feet in now. Long neck. We're going to take one roll up and then one roll down and up. So stay with me. Hands to the legs, dragging up the front of your shins. And when you get to the top, guys, lift your arms up to the ceiling. Flex your palms, push everything away. Do that again. Arms lift up to the ceiling. Feel your powerful legs, your long spine, your reaching crown. Push everything away that doesn't serve you, every thought, every idea. Bring in a sense of empowerment, a sense of breath, a sense of wholeness. Bring your hands to your heart. The way we started will complete. Let that heavy hold on your heart melt your ribs forward and down, elbows dragging you to the earth, scooping and rounding. Head heavy at the bottom. You can keep your hands there or let them go, whatever feels good for you. Deep breath here. Exhale, start to slowly pour your spine back into your pelvis. Good. And well done, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. This concludes our first live stream and our second family mat. If anybody has questions or wants to hang out, we'll be here for like another 10, 15. So you can unmute yourself. Again, thank you so much for showing up every Sunday. 10 a.m. The invite you got on Zoom will be the same invite I believe you can use for every Sunday. Do RSVP. It'll just kind of let us know who's coming. And you can always catch us on live stream. At least I hope. We'll see how today went. So tell your friends, okay? All right. Who's here? All my friends. All my friends. Yay.
Hi,
Oh, Jenny! Lauren. Yes. How do I unmute you all? I'm going to unmute you all. I'm going to figure it out.
Hello.
Hi.
Cool. Hey, you guys. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy
Krista,
Sunday.
Christina, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much.
Oh, there's my volume.
This feels
That was
great.
so
Thank you.
fun.
Oh, good. Yay, movement.
I'm so glad you guys are doing this because I'm so far away.
Oh, we miss you. Your home looks beautiful, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm out in the sticks.
Where are you anyway?
I'm in Northern California.
Well, it's beautiful. It's very green. I can see the green.
Yeah, I'm out in the forest now.
Yeah.
Oh, so pretty.
Awesome. Awesome. Laura, you made it. Good job. I see you down there.
Yay.
Good to see all you guys. Paula made it. Yeah. Tammy, you made it.
I made it.
We miss you, Tammy.
Is this live right now, Mom?
I just went live. Yes.
Yes. I've never done this live thing before, you guys. Learning curve. So I'm figuring it out. So it'll be fun to go back and see what happened.
Stop my video.
But yeah. So, and you guys let me know if there's like again like a focus or something you feel like you need. You know, just because it's an open class, I love feedback and suggestions. So like send them in, guys. We'll make these classes feel awesome, you know? So let me know what you guys can do for you guys. Yeah. Hi, Laura. Hi, Laura.
There's
Hi,
we have a
brother.
dude.
There's my brother. Getting his move on. I love
Are
it.
you in your studio or at your house?
This is La Dining Room Casa. I'm at home, and this used to be a dining room, and this is now Balancing Gray Studio Point One.
It
Kelly's got
looks nice.
hers, and we're figuring it out, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but it's great because we don't, you know, we can still find creative ways to move, and so we're all learning so much in this process. So just making it work, you know, going with it. That's part of Pilates, right? Principle of flow. We're flowing, literally,
Yeah.
because we have no other option.
We have no other option.
No. But we miss you guys. We miss all of you, and it's good to see some people I haven't seen in a while. Thanks for showing up today. Every week, come and join us, and all through the week we'll be here.
One of my friends in the game.
What am I hearing?
Thank you, Ivy. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, good to see you, Cindy. Yeah, and then make sure you have the invite for Tuesday, right? To come and play.
I've
Say hi to
blasted
the kids.
it all over. I've spoken to about 40 students now, and I'm hoping you're going to have a good turnout on Tuesday.
Yeah, I've had some signups, so we'll see.
Good.
If anything, we'll be there. Whoever's there will be awesome. So
I'll be there.
yay! We'll do some 10-minute abs.
Yes.
That'll be
I
great.
love the arm stretch because, as you know, I'm still dealing with this, and that the spiral one really shows me I still need to work on this. So
Yeah, there's so much interesting stuff, like whether you're tight or loose or whatever, the shoulder is so fascinating. So yeah, we'll keep working on shoulder spiral stuff. Definitely.
you.
Thanks for that. Yeah. Hey, Evelyn.
Hi, everyone.
I'm trying to figure out my volume.
I'm good.
Everyone's
upside down.
Just right.
No, the volume on my laptop is all the way, and I can like, excuse me, what? I can like barely hear you.
Oh. What did you check
I don't
your
know what's
you know
going
what?
on.
Check your settings in your Zoom profile.
I'm recording. Why am I recording?
It might tell you where your audio is coming from.
Oh, output volume. Now try, say something.
Hello, hello. 557.
Ah, ta-da.
Hey, you know, every time I'm learning so much. Like this morning, 2 minutes before, I did a live Zoom test with the live streaming, and I was like, wait, am I gonna get feedback? And I had a little mini like, Eddie, what am I doing? So I'm every
I
time.
bought these what are they called? The Dr. Dre beats that have like each class.
Yeah.
They're $300, okay? And they don't even work.
What?
And they don't even connect to my computer. So I'm like, okay, great. I'll teach class. Like, I'm gonna have the headphones on. Everyone's gonna be able to hear me super well. Yeah, no, didn't work.
They didn't work.
Now you have good workout headphones.
Now I have good workout headphones. Yeah.
I know. Well, I found some options on Amazon. We can talk more about that if you want to get one. Like I've taught without a headset, but it's nice to have the option. So
Oh,
because,
you sounded so much better today with
yeah,
the headset.
yeah, and because it's on the head, I feel a little bit like an airplane traffic controller. But you know, wherever I go,
Yeah, 90s Britney Spears.
yeah, there you go. Maybe I'll bring out some dance moves. Yeah, it feels a little weird. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it definitely, you know, it's not so awkward. So we're doing our best, man. We're
The
figuring it
sound
out.
quality is really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Amazon. $60 headset.
This is my audience for the morning too.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, they're all harassing me. The cat is on the mat.
Family mat, man. That's what it's about.
Yeah,
I love it.
Scoot over. She's like in my face.
I love it. We'll get them to learn how to do some family mat too.
Yeah.
That's so great. Yes. Oh, well, you have to keep showing up. We miss you.
I
Miss
miss you
Sarah
guys.
Walton.
There's one Pilates studio in the area and it's like 40 minutes away.
Oh, that's
So I'm
hard.
like, I guess I'm going to be going to that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you just have to plan your whole day around it, you know, like you go to your Pilates, you go do something else, you
I
know.
know. That'll just be it. Just driving back and forth from them.
Yeah. Find a really good podcast. You know.
Yes.
Mm.
So worth it though. I miss
Yeah.
it. I'm so tight. So I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. My last teacher, she was like an hour and a half drive from me, and I would do it every Friday morning. But it was worth it because it's like medicine, you know. It's like just giving yourself that opportunity to give, like, just even the drive. It's like, no, this is for me. I'm worth it. I deserve this. I need this. So, you know, I think that's great. I'm glad there's a studio there to support you. That's so fabulous.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Yay.
Christine, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, everybody.
I don't see Kelly.
Hi. Thank you so much for the class.
Oh.
You don't
Yeah.
see me?
Oh, now I do.
Yeah. So yeah, right now it's allowing whoever's speaking to have that. That's why we mute the audio during class, because like a conference call, whoever's speaking, that's whose screen shows up unless you pin the video. So that's how we get to see each other.
I just wanted to say thank you for class.
Yeah.
And
Good to
I
see.
do all this week in one of my classes on Wednesday or Friday, and I'm gonna go walk my dog now. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah. And then let's hit it. Let's touch base, Kelly, and we'll figure out your setup with your sister's laptop or something. Or, we'll talk. We'll figure it out. Thanks for coming.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Kelly.
Have a good day.
Paul, I'm glad you came and showed up. Nice to see you. Well, I see your name. I don't see you, but I know you came, so awesome. And I don't know who G7 Thin Q is, but I'm fascinated to know what that handle, who's that handle belongs to. Is that Yvette? I don't know who that is. All right. It's a cool handle. But anyway, but good to see you guys. Anybody else have anything else? Bye, Sarah. Janie, how have you been doing? We haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, just been working.
Yeah. So you're still probably working, right?
Yeah, I'm working from home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been busy and crazy.
Yeah.
That online business never stops.
I
for anything.
know. Well, I'm glad you were able to come this morning. Give yourself a little break.
This was great.
Yeah. We'll do it every week. We'll be here. You know, and then if you have any questions, again, like I said, we have classes throughout the week. And if you have any questions about them, I can tell you how to get hooked up with that too. But all the info's on the front page of our website. We have stuff up on social media, Instagram, Facebook. You can find us that way too, like what's going on. So
awesome. Thank you so much for this. This is great.
You're welcome. My pleasure. I hope to see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye, you guys. think everybody else is closing out. Hey, brother. Anything you want to say
Bye.
before I say bye to you? He's like, no. Well, that's
Hey
it, you
there.
guys. Thanks again for showing up, everybody. And anybody who came to our live stream, thanks for showing up too. And we love feedback. And if you have any questions or comments, email us at balanceandgracepilates@outlook.com or find us on the website at balanceandgracepilates.com. Yeah? All right, guys. I'm Christine saying goodbye.